or how do you address the shortcomings of the last couple of seasons without trying to dwell on what has happened in the last couple of seasons?
Well, that's something you hear what the players have to say about that. And again, you want to make the seniors this last year memorable. You know, what does it take when I ask a kid to play for Mansfield? What do they want it to be? And my goal is to try to do that, try to help them do that. If that's win a championship, that's win a championship. Or if that's, you know, we get into the playoffs, or if that's beating some of the top teams, I'm going to try to do my best at that. And my whole focus as a coach and my philosophy is just get better every day. I don't care about what's going on outside of, you know, Mansfield. We just got to get better. We got to worry about ourselves, get better each day. And, you know, I like to say get better 1% every day. You know, if you do that, we're going to be fine, and the program will head in the right direction.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
As I've gone through school, I've been trying to pay off my tuition as I go, and it wouldn't have been possible without the help of the Mansfield Foundation.
The Mansfield Foundation already helped me a lot. As of right now, I don't have any school debt whatsoever, and I know the Mansfield Foundation has definitely helped with all the scholarships that I've received over the years for that.
The Mansfield Foundation has helped me out several times throughout my college career. They have helped keep my finances intact.
If you have any sort of instincts, you can get a feel of good people and bad people. Like, the people at the foundation are as straightforward as they come.
This year, we had you, the viewer, vote each week for the top play of that week, and we took the winners, we placed them into a bracket to determine which is the play of the fall. The top two plays were teammates, going head-to-head in Christy Byers' game-winning shootout goal up against Olivia Wagner's playoff-clinching goal. The results are in, and this is your play of the fall. Driving forward into the circle. Leaks away, still fighting for it. A battle in. Dana Evans cranks it. Turnaround shot is in! That's a goal for the Mounties! Congratulations to field hockey's Olivia Wagner on the outstanding play and claiming that you have the play of the fall.
The It's On Us campaign is a statewide campaign that invites everyone to play an active role in ending sexual assault. Mansfield University demonstrated its commitment to the It's On Us campaign objectives and became one of 38 colleges and universities awarded nearly $1 million in its On Us PA grant.
By standing up and speaking out, we shine a light on this situation. But words are not enough. We, as a Commonwealth, can and must continue to do all we can to protect these students. I applaud all those here at Mansfield working together to curb this epidemic and to create a campus culture of safety and education first for all those who choose to become a mountaineer. By signing the It's On Us pledge, the Mansfield University community is sending a clear message on sexual assault.
Pride and passion drives the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference. From 55 NCAA championship teams, 294 individual national champs, and counting. Who's next? Make the PSAC yours. PSAC Proud is winning in athletics and in the classroom. Over 3,100 PSAC student athletes are honored as scholar athletes. It's a perfect mix of athletics and academics. It's time to make the PSAC yours.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
Drives baseline, double team, somebody's open, and screen, and he puts it up and in, yes, and it counts! For Deanna, now long down to Hilton, Hilton off the glass and
in. Welcome back on in to Decker Gymnasium for game number 2 of our PSAC crossover doubleheader as the men take center stage between the Gannon Golden Knights and your Mansfield Mountaineers. Hello everybody, I'm Drew Patrick. I'll be bringing you the action from this game here today. Gannon comes in with a 2-5 record, 1-2 in the PSAC. Their last game, though, was against a Division I foe in St. Bonaventure that did count towards their schedule, as they had an exhibition earlier this year against Division I Indiana. So they've had challenges against tough competition. In that last match, it was a 75-50 defeat to the Division I team from Olean, New York, and the last time out for Gannon. His Gannon team also, and could be skewed by that game, has really struggled offensively. Only about 69 points per game, 68.6. However, this Mansfield defense has struggled this year, bottoms in the league, allowing 93 points a game to start this. They come in with a 2-6 record, so this could be a very exciting matchup between Mansfield and Gannon here today. The big story for the Mounties, Trevor English, big number 30. He is only 5 points away from 1K for his career, which includes this year at Mansfield and his previous years at Davis and Elkins College. So that should be a big watch out for us here today. Let's meet the starting lineups for these teams. Starting at guard, wearing number 3, the sophomore from Elmont, New York for the Golden Knights, it is Victor Olawoye. A starting guard for a junior from Baltimore, Maryland, wearing number 4, Frank Webb Jr. A guard freshman from Staten Island, New York, wearing number 5, Chris Clancy. A redshirt junior center from Nigeria, Michael Turtsi. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Golden Knights of Gannon, a senior from Chicago, Illinois at forward, Deontay Siriso. They are coached by Kelvin Jefferson in his first season at the helm for the Golden Knights. And now for the Mansfield Mountaineers, let's meet your starting 5. A senior guard from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, wearing number 2, Jameer Green. A junior forward from Hershey, Pennsylvania, wearing number 11, Taylor Sweeney. The man who's 5 points away from 1,000, wearing number 30, starting at center, the senior Trevor English. A junior guard from Bristol, Virginia, wearing number 33, Garrett Cook. And rounding out your starting 5 for the Mountaineers, it's the senior from Elmira, New York, wearing number 44, Tyler Moth. The Mounties are coached by John Senesi in his second season at the helm, and assistant coaches are Seth Turner and volunteer assistant coach Ryan Knapp. The key for this game, Mansfield wants to be able to exploit down low and use their bread and butter, Trevor English. And Let's see if, and Tyler Moff, who was struggling with injuries, they've had time. They've had a long break since the last time they were in action, which was December 7th. And they really had a tough battle with a top 10 ranked IUP Crimson Hawk team, and they were very close with that team, tied at 21 with about 3 minutes to go before things, the wheels sort of fell off for this team. We'll see how the Mounties come out in this game. And a tip, Tertsy and English for the tip. Now we'll have the calm before the storm. That one tipped up. English eventually will win it and leave it back for Jameer Green. 20 minutes are on the clock, and we will get going. Tyler Moff on the near side. Using the screen, cutting through, looking down to English, came up with it, skips it out, shot is up for three. This one is short, no good. Rebound by Jameer Green, back to English, back to Green at the top. Looking down low for English, spinning. Dishes this one out, back to the top for Garrett Cook. Over to Green, but it goes out of play. And just a little out of reach. So the Mounties come up empty on their first possession. And a quick offensive foul will be called on Deontay Cicero.
Foul number 33, Deontay
and on the moving screen, so back to the Mounties. Working around the outside, Green trying to pass down to English. English cutting through, shot is up, and it will go in. Trevor English put a little English on it. First bucket for the Mounties. Mansfield in the 2-3 zone. Works to the outside, back to the top. Near, looking inside. Turnaround jumper is no good. Trevor English with the rebound. Moff. Cutting through, skips it to Cook. Garrett Cook will shoot the three. He will not get it to go. Ball bounding away and taken away by Webb. And a quick timeout for Gannon, only down by a score, but they want to talk things over. We'll take a 30-second one with them. Do not go anywhere. This is Mansfield Basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
This year, Mansfield Athletics is proud to partner with Simmons Rockwell Nissans, and Horseheads is your destination for quality automobiles. Come see us for award-winning customer service and a great selection of Nissan vehicles. For more information, visit us online at srnissan.com. Gannon with possession after that timeout. Frank Webb cutting through, weaving through, laying it off the glass and in. And he is their leading scorer for this group. Jameer Green. Out to Moff. Moff trying to weave through. Looking down to English. Kicks this one out to Garrett Cook. To Sweeney. Sweeney for three. This one no good. Bounding up for the rebound. Bounced off his chest and goes out of play off Jameer Green. Possession back to the Golden Knights. Webb. Trying to weave through into the corner, back out top. Skips this one across, rockets up to grab it to the top of the key for Webb. Over to Clancy. Wally looking underneath, and Taylor Sweeney comes up with it. Forces the turnover, the Mountaineers back on offense. Looking down low to English. Powering his way through, off, and in, and is 1 point away from quadruple digits in his career. Work this around. Webb trying to cut through, kicks this one out. Clancy will shoot this one up and in for three. Puts the Knights on top by a point. Green to Tyler Moff. Moff cutting through, looking down for English. English spinning, reverse, 1,000 for Trevor English. There it is. Puts the Mounties back on top. Underneath, easy, up and in on the other side. Jameer Green to English. English taking one-on-one. Shot is up, and it will find twine for big Trevor English. Looking underneath, turn around, quick shot goes up, off the rim, no good, out of play. Possession, Mansfield. And that brings us to a timeout. We will take one with them. The score 8-7. Do not go anywhere. Mansfield basketball on Mountie All Access.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
UPMC brings so much to the table. They're just a comprehensive visionary system.
UPMC is innovative and always on the cutting edge of technology.
Defining not only healthcare, but health.
Its expertise, its focus on patients and what is best for patients.
As UPMC, we're able to elevate the standard of care. Just a wonderful opportunity.
Trevor English was recognized there for those quick points, already giving him 1,000 in his career. He has all 8 for the Mountaineers. Jazz Farrell and Christian Simmons check in for the Mountaineers for Green and Sweeney. So Tyler Moff with a Garrett Cook to Farrell at the top. Farrell to Simmons, swings it over to Cook. Back to Tyler Moff. Looking underneath, turnaround shot for Christian Simmons, no good, rebounded underneath. There by the Golden Knights. Cutting through, weaving, floating, shot is up, it will not go, fighting for the rebound, it's loose, and Jazz Farrell ends up with it. Eight to 7, 14-36 left to go. Moff swings it out. Farrell shot is up for three. It will not go. Ball bounding away and out of play. Last off of a Golden Knight. Kevin Dodds, the sophomore, will check back in. And English lost it. Trying to cut through, weaving. Pass down, Dodds will clean it up and give the Knights the lead, 9-8. Moff. Over to Cook. Cook will take the three, heat check, no good. Rebounded underneath. Shot up, no. Ball bounding away. Simmons eventually will come up with it and push it out to Moff. Tyler Moff across. He will pull up from deep. Well, no good off the front of the rim. And the Mounties have been cold here to start. And taken away, Garrett Cook. And Tyler Moff will slow things down. Gannon with the 1-point advantage. Cutting through, looking underneath for English. English bobbles it, gets it down to Farrell, up, and no, it will hit the bottom of the rim, no good. Turnaround shot from the foul line, in and out of the bucket. And Cicero just hasn't found his shot here to start. Moff clearing the way. Cutting through, skips it out to Cook, looking down for English. English is fouled. So the Mounties will have it underneath their own basket. Kevin Dodds will be called for the foul. That's the team's second, his first. Working through. Ward back to the top. Ron Ward came into this game for the first time today, and Taylor Sweeney came back in. Moff cutting through. Pass to Sweeney. Power dribble through. Shot is up. No good. Hit the deck hard. He'll head to the line with 2 shots.
Foul number 1, Amani Walker. Jonathan Harewood is the one on the foul. At the line goes Sweeney.
First shot up and in. And both shots find Twine, gives Mansfield the lead back. Setting directions over to near side, down low to Cicero. Step back and gets that one to go. Back and forth we go. Gannon now on top. Moff, he will shoot the 3. It will not go. And the Mounties struggling from distance today. Cicero cutting through, tries to feed this one back. Moff comes away with it. And he was fouled before. So that will be his second, team's fourth. But we're going to take another media timeout. 11-10, the score back in 60 seconds. Mansfield basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research, and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend. the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
Back here, Mansfield, who's really lived and died by the three at times this year, 0 for 7 on their first couple attempts from beyond the arc. They only trail by a single point. Farrell looking down for Simmons. Simmons cutting through, up and in for the Bulldog, Christian Simmons. Puts Mansfield back on top. Working this one through to the outside, back to the top for Webb. To the near side, shot is up for 3, it will not go. Bounding long, ball is loose, still on the ground. And a jump ball will be called. Possession will stay with the Golden Knights. Matt Johnson will have it underneath, passes this one out quickly. Cutting through, Webb, floating, ball loose, skips it out, and around. Clancy on the outside, to the near side. Webb pass in the middle, turnaround shot, hand in the face, doesn't matter. Valera's hits it. Jameer Green over to Simmons. They've gone back and forth. And now Gannon on top. English powering his way down, lays this one up and in for Trevor English. Moves Clancy to the outside, in the wing, cutting through, shot is up high, pass, it will go out of play, and possession back to the Mountaineers. Olawale back in for Gannon. Mansfield with the 1-point lead. They've gone back and forth, trading lead for lead the last couple of minutes. 9:38 to go. Farrell, he will shoot the 3. This one no good. Still haven't found that shot. And a jump ball will stay with the Mounties. Tyler Moff and Garrett Cook will check back in for Jazz Farrell and Jameer Green. 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. The Mounties here to start. Into English. English trying to power his way down. Ball is loose and a foul will be called. And just like that, that's already the 5th team foul. And that's the 2nd on Dodds. Quick in to English, back to Moff. Moff trying to cut through. Ball is loose underneath and had his pocket picked. Looking ahead, down, lays this one up and in. Deontay Cicero puts Gannon back on top. Out to Simmons. Simmons will shoot the 3, and finally the Mounties get one to go in. And it's Christian Simmons. They like to shoot the 3. And when that shot was taken away earlier. Working around the outside. Olawale to Johnson. Back to Webb. Webb trying to weave through and force back out. 7 seconds to shoot. Still working on the outside. Olawale step back for 3. This one is no good. Simmons up for the rebound. And taken away by Webb right away off the glass and in. What a play there by Frank Webb. Moff through to English. English spinning, feeding underneath. And Taylor Sweeney finishes it off. Great pass there, English. And that's one of the things coaches say about Trevor English. Not only is he a scorer, but he's got soft enough hands to be able to dish passes like that. And that puts the Mounties back on top, 19-17. Working back to the top, cutting through, skips this one across. Shot is up for 3. This one finds Twine. And back and forth we go. Gannon on top, 20-19. Moff using the screen to English. English powering down, spinning, lays this one up and in for English. Mansfield back on top. English with 12 points already. Works to the corner, shot goes up. This one no good. Sweeney gets the rebound. And dishes it to Moff. Moff looking down. English lays this one up. No good. English wants a call. Nothing doing. Here comes the Knights on transition. Webb floats it up. It will not go. Garrett Cook with the rebound. Moff slowing things down. This one over to Simmons. Back to Moff at the top. Moff cutting down. To English spinning, and this one will roll off the side. No good. Olawale gets it. No look pass underneath. Shot is up and in, and Trevor English will be called for the foul. That's the Mounties' first team foul, but it's a costly one. But the shots will be after the media timeout. 22-21, Gannon took the lead back. This is Mansfield basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
This year, Mansfield Athletics is proud to partner with UPMC Susquehanna to keep athletes on the field of play. Do not let an injury sideline you. Visit upmcsusquehanna.com/sportsmedicine for information on their sports medicine services. Deontay Cicero looking to complete the three-point play. And it will find Twine. It's a 2-point advantage for Gannon. Over to Sweeney. Sweeney to Moff at the top. Moff cutting through. He will shoot this one from the foul line and hit it or knot it up. 5:30 to go here in the first half. The near side back to the top. Working it around the outside. Back up top to Johnson. Wanted to cut through. Jameer Green didn't let him. Move over to the side. Shot is up for three. This one is short, and Jameer Green gets the long rebound. Across. 5 minutes to go here in half number one. Knotted up 23. Tyler Moff cutting baseline. Weaving. Shot is up. Off balance. No good. Chris Clancy with the rebound. Matt Johnson driving it down to the top. Swings it back to Clancy on the near side. Back to the top. And they'll go back and forth. Moves it to the other side for Johnson. Clancy at the top. He'll shoot the three. Hand in his face. Doesn't matter. Connects. Green. Over to Ward. Ward to Jameer Green. Green cutting back. It was taken away. Clancy comes up with it, weaving down, lays this one up off the glass and in. And a timeout for the Mountaineers. And the largest lead, 5 points, 28-23. Gannon on top. We'll take a break. Back in 30 seconds. This is Mansfield Basketball on Mounting All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
Back here. A 5-point difference between these teams, and 5 points quickly scored by number 5 for the Gannon Golden Knights. That's Chris Clancy, the sophomore, or the shooting guard from Staten Island. He's a freshman. And this year, Mansfield Athletics is proud to partner with the Wellsboro House Restaurant and Brewery. Located a short drive west of Mansfield, the Wellsboro House Restaurant and Brewery is your game day destination for great food and drinks. The restaurant offers a wide variety of great meals, and don't forget to ask about the brewery tours. Visit thewellsborohouse.com for more information. English, Simmons, Moff, Green, and Cook are your 5 on the floor for the Mountaineers, who have possession down by 5. 4 minutes to go here in this half. English at the top. Over to Moff. Moff over to Green. Green cutting through, calling his own number high off the glass. English cleans it up and puts it in. It's a 3-point spread. Matt Johnson. At the top to the near side for Olawale. Back to Olawale. To Johnson at the top. Stepping through, shot goes up, and it will go in, and he will head to the line.
Foul charge number 2, Jameer Green. That's his first foul. Matt Johnson looks to complete a 3-point play.
Jameer Green will be called for the foul. That's his first, team's second. And that's a 3-point play. Back to 5 is the spread. Or no, it's 6 now. After the basket, making that a 3-point play. English looking underneath, ball bounding away to the top. Simmons will shoot for 3. This one won't go. Rebounded underneath. English got a bat on it. And able to keep the ball with the Mountaineers. got a quick swipe in there and smacked out the ball. So Mansfield possession underneath their own basket. Green into Moff. Moff cutting through to Simmons, powering up and powering it in. 31-27, Gannon leads. Near side, working around the outside. Clancy to Awali, back to Clancy. And continuing to work around the outside. Webb using a screen, swings this one out, stepping through. Shot is up for three. It will go in, out, and back in for three. And trying to extend the lead with the three ball that Mansfield just hasn't been able to find here in the first half. To Simmons. Although he'll try right here, it will go short, no good. Fighting for it, ball is loose, but no, that's going to draw a foul on Simmons. 7 points separate the teams. Swing this one outside, shot is up for three again, and it's Clancy putting on a show. 14-6 run right now for the Knights. English at the top, deep two, no good. It's a 10-point lead. Clancy shot for three. He cannot miss right now. And his bench loving that from the freshman. And that brings us to our final media timeout of the first half. And we'll take it with them back in 30 seconds, excuse me. Mansfield down 40-27. Mansfield basketball on Manny All Access.
Drives baseline, double team, somebody's open, and screen, and he puts it up and in, yes, and it counts! For Deanna now long down to Hilton, Hilton off the glass and
in. Back here, usually don't like pointing out statistics like this, but really the difference in this game has been Clancy with those threes. Gannon shooting 60%, 6 of 10 from beyond the arc. Mansfield 1 of 11 right now. Sweeney to Moff. Moff cutting through. Back to the top. Taylor Sweeney with a hand in his face. Still cannot get the three ball to go. Olawale using speed, cutting through. Ball goes out of play. Olawale wanted a foul. Just over a minute to go. Green to English. English at the top to Garrett Cook. To Moff. Moff cutting through. Skips this one over to Cook. Cook lays this one up and in. Through. Ball bounding away. Cicero ended up with it. Awali shot for three, and he will hit it. 7 of 11 from beyond the arc. For the dead shot clock, Moth with it. Weaving through, pass down to English, kicks it out, shot goes up, and it will not go in. And a cold shooting half for the Mounties has them down big, 43-29 the score. Gannon on top of the Mounties. We are at the half. We will take a quick 1-minute break and break down that first half. Don't go anywhere. This is Mansfield Basketball on Mounting All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
As I've gone through school, I've been trying to pay off my tuition as I go, and it wouldn't have been possible without the help of the Mansfield Foundation.
I mean, the Mansfield Foundation already helped me a lot. As of right now, I don't have any school debt whatsoever, and I know the Mansfield Foundation has definitely helped with all the scholarships that I've received over the years for that.
The Mansfield Foundation has helped me out several times throughout my college career. They have helped keep my finances intact.
If you have any sort of instincts, you can get a feel of good people and bad people. Like, the people at the foundation are as straightforward as they come.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart.
With 10 state parks, 2 federal parks, and over 400,000 acres of state forest land, outdoor recreation certainly does live here, offering hiking, biking, horseback riding, ATV trails, hunting, snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, and
Back here at the half, 43-29 and a shooting expose. Game out for the Golden Knights. It was tied at 23, and then since then a 20-8 run to end the half for the Golden Knights of Gannon. And a lot of that done beyond the arc. You see some of that. The stats there, the big one that stands out, of course, is that 3-point percentage, 7 of 11 shooting. And when Mansfield's trying to battle at 1 for 13, that usually doesn't equal victories here. But that was just one half. Gannon shooting an incredible 60% from the floor, and that 63% from beyond the arc, and have won the rebound battle by a single rebound. It was a close back and forth battle for the majority of this contest, but again, that 20-8 run there at the end of the half has led to the score you see right there. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we will talk about what both teams need to do to ultimately leave here with a victory. But first, Visit Potter Tioga takes a look at one of the sweetest places in Potter and Tioga counties in Highland Chocolates. Do not go anywhere. This is Mansfield Basketball on Mounting All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
Welcome to Explore the Possibilities. My name is Amy, and I'm the manager here at Highland Chocolates in Wellsboro. We're just a mile and a half outside of downtown Wellsboro on Route 6. Let me tell you a little bit about Highland Chocolates and how we began. In 1994, a county administrator and his friend decided to create a program to put people with disabilities to work. They created a recipe for a Scottish truffle, hence the name Highland Chocolates, and now, years later, we employ 12 people with different abilities to hand make all the chocolates here at Highland Chocolates. One of the things that we offer is our pretzel bark. That's one of our oldest recipes. It's crushed Pennsylvania pretzels rolled into a flat bark with either milk white, dark, or sugar-free chocolates. The bark recipe is so popular we've branched out and we now have over 17 different flavors of pretzel bark. We have a very unique souvenir collection. We call it the Sweet Souvenirs from Tioga and Potter County. You can find tree stumps. We have Cherry Springs Dark Skies bark. We have Rainbow Paradise gummy fish. We have several Wellsboro molds, including the Winkin' Blinkin' and Nod statue that you'll see on the green in Wellsboro, and lots of other chocolates to find when you come here. We are a nonprofit chocolate factory. All the proceeds from our sales go back into the program to help teach vocational skills to everyone here in hopes that they can one day get a community job. Highland Chocolates offers tours all year round. Every weekday, Monday through Friday, from 9:15 to 2:30 p.m., you can come in for a free tour of the factory and sample some of our pretzel bark. We also offer tours on Saturday from mid-June until late October. The tours are at the same time, and occasionally on holidays around Christmas and Valentine's Day and Easter, we will also offer special tours. When you come, you'll see up to 9 people working per day. Every day is a different staff, and each day they're working on a different kind of chocolate. So if you visited us before, please come and visit again because you're sure to see something new. When you come for a tour of Highland Chocolates, you'll meet one of our line supervisors who will show you everything that happens here.
Hi, I'm Jay, a line supervisor here at Highland Chocolates. Please join me as we take a quick walk around the factory to see what we're doing today. Many of these things you'll be seeing when you come take a tour. One of the tasks you'll see our workers performing is crushing pretzels. We crush our pretzels here for all of our pretzel bark, one of the items we're most well known for. All of our pretzels come from Herr's Company in Nottingham, Pennsylvania, where they donate approximately 20 cases of pretzels to us each month to help support our program. Another thing you'll see is one of our molders. Each of our molders will weigh out the chocolate to a specific weight and use one of our shaker tables to help bring all the bubbles out of the mold and to ensure that the chocolate is level and all of the nooks and crannies of each mold are being filled. Looking around the factory, you'll see many of our enrobing melters in use today. Each of these molders holds between 25 to 35 pounds of chocolate, and we use them for coating as well as for using chocolate for making bark and molding. The chain pulls the chocolate up into the funnel, and it drops down through the trough to make a curtain of chocolate, where one of our employees is coating pretzels. Once our pretzel is completely coated and the excess chocolate is shaken off, it is transferred to a cooling tunnel. It takes 7 minutes to get from one end of the cooling tunnel to the other end, where we have another one of our employees packing the pretzels off into a 5-ounce bag so that we can seal it later and have it ready to be labeled to send out to the store. Every day things change here at Highland Chocolates, so you never know what you'll get to see. These are just a few of the things that we do. In addition, we also make our own fudge, and we do special orders including corporate events, baby showers, weddings, and even any personal project that you might want chocolate for. We hope to see you soon when you come on your tour of Highland Chocolates.
For more information and to get details, visit our website at highlandchocolates.org. And for more information about activities going on in our area, go to visitpottertioga.com. On behalf of myself and everyone here at Highland Chocolates, we really look forward to seeing you on your next visit.
This year, we had you, the viewer, vote each week for the top play of that week, and we took the winners, we placed them into a bracket to determine which is the play of the fall. The top 2 plays were teammates, going head-to-head in Christy Byers' game-winning shootout goal up against Olivia Wagner's playoff-clinching goal. The results are in, and this is your play of the fall. Driving forward into the circle. Leaks away, still fighting for it. A battle in. Dana Evans cranks it. Turnaround shot is in! That's a goal for the Mounties! Congratulations to field hockey's Olivia Wagner on the outstanding play and claiming that you have the play of the fall.
baseline, double team, somebody's open, and screen, and he puts it up and in, yes, and it counts! Deanna now long down to Hilton. Hilton off the glass and in.
Back here at the half, 43-29 is the score. Gannon with a 20-8 run to end the first half, including Chris Clancy, the freshman from Staten Island, going off. 5 for 6 from beyond the arc. He has 17 points. Here in this, his career high is 18, so he's one away from passing that. Mansfield struggled to shoot from beyond the arc in that first half. The big highlight there, only 7%, 1 of 13 beyond the arc. And let's look at scoring across the board, starting with the Golden Knights of Gannon. Of course, we mentioned Clancy leads all scorers with 17. Cicero has 7, Webb Jr. with 4, Olawale with 3, Terzi with 2, and then on the bench, Kevin Dodds, Valeris, and Johnson, each with 2 apiece. For the Mansfield Mountaineers, their leading scorer is Trevor English. He has 14, but only 2 rebounds recorded on the game. He's had double-doubles in 6 straight games. With those 14 points, he's the lead scorer. Christian Simmons has 7 off the bench. Taylor Sweeney has 4, and Garrett Cook and Tyler Moff each with 2 points to round out the scoring for the Mansfield Mountaineers. Let's talk about what both teams need to do to ultimately get a victory. Starting with the team that is leading, the Gannon Golden Knights. And again, Clancy, the freshman, has looked solid and is on pace for a career game from beyond the arc. They're shooting 60%. If they can continue to find an open shot and make those open shots, it will be much like the last couple of minutes of the first half for this Gannon team. And then defensively, they're doing a good job of help defense. There's a lot of players just scattering everywhere. They're preventing Mansfield from really going with their pick and roll towards Trevor English that they want. Trevor is going to get his buckets, but they're limiting him on the boards. They need to keep doing that if Gannon wants to get the victory. For the Mounties, it's got to start with finding that shot from beyond the arc. 1 for 13, of course, is just not going to cut it. This is a team that at times this year has lived and died by the 3, and today they're dying by that 3-point basket. If they can find that bucket back, and then again with them on defense, calm down. They're rushing all over the place. They're losing their spots. This team has struggled defensively, and it continues here today. If they can just, and as it sounds, just saying calm down, it'll go a long way. Calm down, stay in position, and then just play basketball sometimes. Sometimes you get stuck into marking a position, and sometimes you just got to go out there and play and try to limit these shots. That 60% most likely is not going to be sustainable. Make sure you're getting the points, taking away second chance opportunities for Gannon, and fight to get back in this game. We'll take one final break, 30 seconds on the other side. We will have the second half of play. Gannon and Mansfield basketball on Mounting All Access.
Off drives baseline, double team, somebody's open and screen, and he puts it up and in, yes, and it counts! for Deanna. Now long down to Hilton. Hilton off the glass and in.
Back here, getting ready for the start of the second half of play. English, Green, Sweeney, Moff, and Cook, your starters back on the floor for the Mansfield Mountaineers. And they'll have to start on defense as well. For Cicero, Wally, Webb Jr., Terzi, and Clancy are on the floor. Up to the top, open shot for three, and he remains heated up with a new career high of 20. Underneath to Sweeney. Sweeney powering it up and misses the layup. To the other side, back to the top for Webb. To Cicero, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound underneath. Second opportunity, no. Third opportunity with the rebound. Will not go. And English gets the rebound. A couple opportunities and an empty trip for the Knights. Green, over to English, to Moff at the top. Cutting through to Jameer Green, weaving. Going underneath, got his own rebound, skips this one out to Moff. Moff cutting through to English. English taking one-on-one, firing this up, trying to draw the foul, nothing doing. Going down the lane, shot is up and in. For Clancy with a career day continuing. He is 22. English out to Cook. Garrett Cook shot for three, and he will connect. Webb backing up into the corner, swings this one out to Clancy. Steps over into the middle, and English will be called for a foul.
Trevor English, his second personal foul.
Jazz Farrell and Richard Opong check in.
Richard Opong in for the Mounties as well.
This one in quickly. Shot is up off the front, no good. Got his own rebound. Second opportunity, open shot, no good. Ball bounding away. And now a third opportunity for the Knights. Webb cutting through, lays it off the glass and in. 50-32. Opong near side to Farrell. Farrell swinging it out to Sweeney. Got the rebound up off the glass and in for Owali. And a timeout here for the Mounties. They want to talk things over. The lead is 20. We'll take a break with them back in 60 seconds. Mansfield basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
UPMC brings so much to the table. They're just a comprehensive visionary system.
UPMC is innovative and always on the cutting edge of technology.
Defining not only healthcare, but health.
Its expertise, its focus on patients and what is best for patients.
As UPMC, we're able to elevate the standard of care. Just a wonderful opportunity.
Back here, the Mounties trail this one 52-32. Eli Alvin is into the game, and he has it now over to Farrell. Tariq Sadu also checked in for the Mountaineers. Simmons powering through, lays this one up and in, and will head to the line. Christian Simmons. Looks to complete the three-point play. For the junior, it's in. And Mansfield gets the press, gets it to Farrell, spinning, dishes it up, it will not go. Had the bench on their feet. Out to Clancy, cutting through, fires it down, shot off the glass and in. Opong. Using the screen over to Alvin. Alvin step back shot for three. Eli Alvin. To Clancy on the near side. Back to the top for Webb. Looking underneath. Kicks this one out. Shot is up for three. This one no good. Ball goes long, got his own rebound, cutting through, lays it up, no good. And a delayed whistle. But that'll bring us to immediate timeout, 54-38 the score. Mansfield basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
From court to court and lane to lane, under the lights or under the sun, no one delivers Division II sports like NCAA.com. The center of D2 is inside the NCAA.com hub, with exclusive highlights of every sport and live broadcasts of every Division II championship found nowhere else. Make NCAA.com yours, the home of Division II college sports.
Back here at the line, shooting two, will be Victor Owowe. His first shot up and in. This year, Mansfield Athletics is proud to partner with Jason's Pub and Grill just north of Mansfield in Tioga, Pennsylvania. Offers some of the best pub food around, featuring cheesesteaks, wings, burgers, and more. The pub has a wide selection of beverages to choose from as you watch the big game. Find Jason's Pub and Grill on Facebook to stay up to date with specials and fun events. Opong looking for Sadu. Back to Opong. Fighting through the screen. Kicks this one into the corner. Farrell driving, lays it up, will draw the foul. And it puts Jazz Farrell at the line. He'll have two shots. First one no good off the front. Second one does find Twine. And Mansfield with the press, quickly in. Ball is loose, got it out and around Awale, cutting through into the corner. Shot for three, it's long, no good, but a rebound. Another offensive rebound for Gannon. And they can set things up, slow things down. That's offensive rebound number 8. Ball is loose. Sadu comes up with it. Eli Alvin now through to Farrell. And Farrell will just bring it back. Opong, he will shoot the three. Richard Opong connects for the Mansfield Mountaineers. 56-42 is your score. Driving through, goes out of play. And it will stay with the Knights. This one across and over. Johnson underneath to Cicero. Shot goes up. Ball bounding away. Simmons comes up with it to Opong, who will slow things down. Over to Eli Alvin. Alvin to Farrell. Farrell to Opong, continuing to work it around the outside. Simmons now. To Alvin, 13 on the shot clock. Alvin trying to cut through. He'll step back, he'll spin, he'll dish, and he will be called for the walk. The Mansfield bench and Coach Senesi and Coach Turner on their feet, not happy with that call. But as it stands, it's possession, Golden Knights. Into the middle for Cicero. Out to Dodds. Kicking it back to the top. Webb cutting through, weaving through, and an offensive foul will be called. Tariq Sadu takes the charge. That's his second, team's third. Alvin. Over to Opong near side. Back to Alvin at the top. Works to the wing, gives it to Farrell. Farrell to Alvin. Alvin weaving through, laying this one up, and it will not go, but Eli Alvin heading to the line. That is the third foul on Kevin Dodds. Alvin's first shot finds Twine. This year, Mansfield Athletics and Mounting All Access is proud to partner with Visit Potter Tioga. Explore the possibilities with the Keystone of the Keystone State, Potter and Tioga counties in Pennsylvania. Outdoor recreation lives here with 10 state parks, 2 federal parks, and over 400,000 acres of state forest land. Find us online at visitpottertioga.com to plan your next adventure. With the press, skips this one over and across. Cicero gets it to Dodds and back to Johnson and sets him up to work. Skips out, shot for three is up, no good. Bounding away, Sadu up to get the rebound. To Eli Alvin, has to go back to Sadu and gets it to Opong. Alvin working to the far side wing. Into the corner for Simmons. Cutting through. Rolls it up and in for Simmons. It's through to Dodds, going down, shot is up off the glass and in for Kevin Dodds. Opong to Simmons in the corner. Simmons cutting through, step back shot is up, no good. And Sadu will be called for a foul. John Ward will come in for Tariq Sadu. Dribbling in on the near side. Skipping it back to Owali. Cuts through, ball is loose, bounding away, and eventually ending up with Tsirtsi. Johnson over to Owali. Back to the top. Cutting into the corner, shot is up for three, no good. Bounding away, ahead to Alvin. Alvin to Simmons, Simmons up and in! From the pass from Eli Alvin. Back to Johnson. Working it around, Clancy to Johnson. Back to the top for Oluwale. Near side Johnson cutting through. Kicks it behind, out of play, went with the no-look pass. Got a little too fancy. It's only a 10-point spread, 11:08 to go. We will take a break. Mansfield basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
It's time to make the PSAC yours. More than 7,500 student athletes working to become champions in 23 championship sports at 18 universities, educating more than 118,000 students, and supported by an alumni base of over 900,000. All in and all ready to make the PSAC yours. It's the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Drives baseline, double team, somebody's open, and screen, and he puts it up and in, yes, and it counts! For Deanna now long down to Hilton, Hilton off the glass and
in. Back here, folks, 58-48, Mansfield has gotten a big push from their bench here in the second half. Christian Simmons leading that way with 14 off the bench. Alvin comes across, taking off, backing up to Ward. Back to Alvin on the far side. To Simmons, cutting through, weaving it up off the glass and in for Christian Simmons. Over to Clancy across. To Johnson. Matt Johnson, back to Clancy, back to Johnson to Owali. Olawale. Down low to Tsirtsi. Going to power his way down low, kicks this one out, back underneath, turnaround shot will find Twine for Javier Valeras. Into the corner for Ward. Ward driving, calling his own number and getting it to go, John Ward. A foul will be called The Mansfield bench thought they had maybe a back court. That's going to be on Christian Simmons. That's his second, team's fourth here in the second half. Clancy in. Over to near side, Olawale, back to Webb, cutting down through. Surtsey will get it up and in. Eli Alvin on the near side. Cutting through, laying this one up and in, Eli Alvin. Cutting through, gets it over to Webb, Ford to Cicero, and back out to Webb. Five to shoot, Webb over to Clancy, back to Webb, hand in his face, shot it up, no good, and it will go out of play. Garrett Cook checks back in for Christian Simmons, who gets a breather. Eli Alvin across. Over to Opong. Back to Alvin for Jazz Farrell. Farrell will call his own number. This one will roll up, no good. Olawale gets this one out. And I believe Eli Alvin will be called for a foul, and the Mansfield bench reacts. Clancy in. Webb back to Clancy. Had a hand on it, taken away. Farrell timed it, and Opong came up with it. Alvin slowing things down. Back to Ward. John Ward for three. John Ward hits the big shot. And the Mansfield bench on their feet. Cutting through. Olawoye. Olawoye gets this one to Clancy. Back to him. Steps up. He'll shoot the three. This one no good. Ball bounding away. Still up in the air. Turtsey comes up with it. It's loose. He's on the ground for it. And a jump ball will be called. Possession. Mansfield. And Mansfield has a little momentum going into this media timeout. Back in 60 seconds. Mansfield basketball on Mounting All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
UPMC is a visionary hospital, cutting-edge research, all of the exciting things out on the edge of medicine.
There's a challenge every day, and there's the potential to help. When given the opportunity to make a difference in someone's life, that's a tremendous feeling.
UPMC's interest in bringing the best there is in the science and research and bringing that bench side to the bedside is what makes a huge difference.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
Back here, Mansfield, Gannon, Mountie, All Access. I'm Drew Patrick. It's a 19 8-6 run for the Mansfield Mountaineers in the past 7 minutes. Cook, Alvin, Opong, Farrell, Ward on the floor for the Mountaineers. Alvin comes across. Alvin to Farrell. Jazz Farrell. Cook. Cutting through and laying it down is John Ward. And dishes this one over to Webb. Webb cutting through, weaving. John Ward got a block. Cook back to Alvin. Alvin trying to weave through, and a foul will be called. Into Alvin. Cook to Alvin to Farrell. Farrell looking down to Ward. Ward tried to thread the needle, taken away. Cutting through, ball is loose. And Jazz Farrell came over to play help defense. Alvin slowing things down, 6 minutes to go, 62-59 is the score. Cook to Opong, back to Cook. Garrett Cook for three! Garrett Cook ties the game! Feeds this one through. In the corner, thread the needle, taken away! Alvin across. Alvin. Over to Cook. Cook back to Alvin. Into the corner for Farrell. 6 on the shot clock. Farrell spinning. Step back. Shot up. No good. Rebound underneath. And taking off is Webb. Driving. And they will get Jazz Farrell for the block and one opportunity for Gannon. It's the hardest call for a referee to make, and I would argue on all sports that charge versus a block. That time it's a block and a layup for Frank Webb Jr.
Frank Webb Jr. looks to complete a three-point play.
And he connects. So back up by 3 are the Knights. Alvin cutting through to Farrell. In the corner, shot for 3! Knotted back up! Jazz Farrell! Mansfield with the press. Over to Johnson. Johnson goes back to Webb. Webb gets it across with a second to spare. Johnson trying to direct traffic into the middle. Cutting through, and Farrell will be called for a foul. And just that swipe in from behind, the bad part, that puts Webb at the line shooting a 1-and-1.
That is the 7th Mansfield team foul. Gannon goes to the foul line. Frank Webb shooting 1-and-1.
Webb, a 53% free throw shooter on the year, made his first. And his second as well. Opong To Farrell. Leaves it for Garrett Cook. To Ward. Ward had it stripped away. 4 minutes to go in this game. It's a 2-point game. Pass underneath. Driving through, lays this one up. Shot no good. Ball bounding away. Second opportunity, no. Opong up to get the rebound. Alvin. To the top. Over to Farrell. Farrell will shoot the three. This one will not go. Rebound underneath Clancy. No Mountaineer was there, as he tried to give the Mounties the lead on one basket. Johnson for Webb. Offensive foul will be called on Deontay Cicero. They're going to get him for a moving screen. And we are going to take a break. One final media timeout. It's a 2-point game. The Mounties have battled their way back in 60 seconds. Mansfield basketball, Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
It's time to make the PSAC yours. More than 7,500 student athletes working to become champions in 23 championship sports at 18 universities, educating more than 118,000 students, and supported by an alumni base of over 900,000. All in and all ready to make the PSAC yours. It's the Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference.
Drives baseline, double team, somebody's open, and screen, and he puts it up and in, yes, and it counts! Deanna now long down to Hilton, Hilton off the glass and
in. Back here, 3 minutes, 13 seconds to go. It's a 2-point game between the Mansfield Mountaineers and the Gannon Golden Knights, who hold the lead for the moment. Opong will get the inbound pass. Eli Alvin, Trevor English, Christian Simmons, and Garrett Cook join him on the floor. Opong. Over to Alvin. Alvin to the top. Over to Cook. 10 to shoot. Down low to English. English skips it over to Simmons. He will shoot the three. This one in and out, no good. Tried to give the Mounties the lead on one shot. Webb through, driving, lays it up, no good. Ball bounding away, but a foul will be called. That's on Simmons.
And that is his third personal foul, the 8th Mansfield team foul.
A 1-and-1 coming up here for Javier Valeras. Made his first, will get a second. These are actually the first free throws that Valeras is shooting on the year. And missed the second, so it stays 3 points this game. 2:30 to go. Garrett Cook. Over to Opong. Opong to English. English taking one-on-one, spinning, dishing in for Trevor English. Mansfield still down by a point. Skips this one into the corner. Back up top, down low, turning, baseline jumper is good. a 3-point game again. 1 minute and 45. Cook looking down for English, batted away. Gannon with a chance for a big bucket. Johnson through. Over to Clancy, trying to take the clock. Pass underneath. Shot up. And Simmons will be called for the foul. Yikes. That's Simmons' fourth. Tried to time it. And Cicero waited. And he'll hit his first. Jazz Farrell in for Christian Simmons. Second one, no good. Eli Alvin there for the rebound. 4 points. The difference with a minute left. Cook looking down for English. Back to Cook. Garrett Cook for three. This one no good. And rebounded underneath by Webb. Trying to speed his way through. Ball bounding up loose. And a timeout called by the Golden Knights with 53 seconds to go. We'll take a 30-second with them. Do not go anywhere. This one should be a fun finish. 71-67 the score. Mansfield basketball on Mounting All Access.
It's all part of Mother Nature's perfect blend, the keystone of the Keystone State. Visit Potter Tioga, a 2-county scenic outdoor haven conveniently located, yet worlds apart. A place where you can kick back, unwind, and forget about the pressures of life. Disconnect and reconnect with your friends, family, or even yourself while surrounded by nature's beauty. So start planning your adventures today at visitpottertioga.com.
Back here, folks. And the fun continues tomorrow as both Mansfield basketball teams are back in action here in Decker Gymnasium at the same times of today, 1 and 3, as they welcome Clarion into town. Coverage here begins at 12:50. Four points separate the teams with shots, or with after a timeout, with Gannon with possession. This one in Cicero. Going back to Johnson. Back. Cicero, the shot, it will not go. Fighting for it. Mansfield comes away with it. 29 seconds, down by 4. To Simmons, powering his way through, lost the ball. And they'll have to foul. Well, they'll make the long trek back down.
Alvin, that's his second foul, 10th team foul. Matt Johnson at the free throw line.
He'll make his first. Makes that a 5-point spread. with 17 seconds left. And Taylor Sweeney also checks back in. And he makes them both. Alvin through. Alvin up, no good. And they'll be forced to foul. Down 6 with 17. And Alvin chose to go for the 2. Two shots in the double bonus. Misses the first. And Christian Simmons comes back into the game. Second one does find Twine, virtually the dagger. Step back, Alvin will shoot, it will not go, and that is the buzzer. The final score, 74-67, a valiant comeback for the Mounties, falls just short, and Gannon will escape with the victory. We will take a quick break, and we will break down this game for you head to toe. Do not go anywhere. Mansfield basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga.
Life-changing medicine is not only medical treatment or surgical treatment, but giving patients hope.
UPMC brings so much to the table. They're just a comprehensive visionary system.
UPMC is innovative and always on the cutting edge of technology.
Defining not only healthcare, but health.
Its expertise, its focus on patients and what is best for patients.
As UPMC, we're able to elevate the standard of care. Just a wonderful opportunity.
Mansfield made a valiant comeback, but it falls short against the visiting Gannon Golden Knights. And really, this was a tale of two halves. We talked about at halftime in three-point percentage. That was a big one that we talked about. You look at that first half, and Gannon went off for 63%. Mansfield shot 1 of 13, 7%. How about in the second half? That script flipped. 14% from beyond the arc in the second half for Gannon and 54% from beyond the arc for Mansfield. However, they do come up short. Big things really to keep in mind. The biggest thing you can see on your screen is the rebounds. 36-25. Gannon did a better job of getting those rebounds and able to get second chance opportunities as well. You just look at those points off those turnovers, those second chance points, 7-2 in favor of Gannon. They've had those opportunities and they were able to convert on those opportunities, getting a second or third try. 11 of their 36 rebounds were offensive rebounds for this Golden Knight team. That is the reason why they were so successful and kept the lead. Yes, they were up by 20 at one point, and Mansfield made that comeback. So for the Mounties, you take that and try to use that. But this is a game that the Mounties felt that they could have had, and it's been a struggle for this team to try and find that hump, to get over that hump. The bench for the Mounties played spectacular. 37 points off the bench, including the team high 18 from Christian Simmons, or 16, from Christian Simmons off the bench. Trevor English also had 16. It's the first game Trevor English, though, hasn't had a double-double, only held to 3 rebounds. The rebounds were shared throughout the team. The most rebounds on the team were those 3 by English. Green had 3, Christian Simmons had 3, and Eli Alvin had 3. So there are some things that this team does need to work for tomorrow. They have another opportunity with Clarion, the opponent. Tomorrow, that will start at 3 o'clock. The women's game will be before that one. That one will start at 1 o'clock. Our coverage begins at 12:50. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been Mansfield Basketball on Mountie All Access, presented by Visit Potter Tioga, all part of the PSAC network.